食べます。to eat 飲みます。to drink 吸います。to inhale or to breathe in. For example, タバコを吸います is to smoke a cigarette. 見ます。to see, to look at, or to watch. 聞きます。to hear or to listen. 読みます。to read. 書きます。to write. If it's written with this kanji, it means to draw or to paint. 買います。to buy. 撮ります。to take or to record. For example, 写真を撮ります。to take a picture. ビデオを撮ります。to record a video. します。to do. 会います。to meet or to see. For example, 友達に会います。to see a friend. ご飯 meal or cooked rice. 朝ごはん breakfast. 朝食 also means breakfast. 昼ごはん lunch. 昼食 also means lunch. 晩ごはん dinner. 夕食 also means dinner. パン bread. 卵 egg. 肉 meat. It's commonly used with お肉。魚 fish. 野菜 vegetable. 果物 fruit. フルーツ is also commonly used. 水 water. お茶 tea. 緑茶 green tea. 紅茶 black tea. 牛乳 milk. ミルク is also commonly used. ジュース juice. However, juice refers to not just juice in Japanese. For example, many Japanese people consider Coca-Cola as juice. In Japanese, any sweet soft drink, usually with a fruity flavor, whether artificial or not, is commonly called juice. 酒 alcohol. It's commonly used with お酒 日本酒 Japanese rice wine, or sake in English. ビール beer. タバコ cigarette. 手紙 letter. レポート report. 写真 photograph. 動画 video. Video is also commonly used. 店 shop or store. 庭 garden. 宿題 homework. テニス tennis. サッカー soccer. お花見 cherry blossom viewing picnic. It's a very popular activity in spring in Japan. 質問 question. 一緒に together. ちょっと a little bit or a little while. いつも always. よく often. 時々 sometimes. たまに occasionally or once in a while. それから after that or and then ええ yes. It's another way of saying はい。いいですね。That sounds good. わかりました。I understand. わかりません。I don't know or I don't understand. じゃあまた。See ya. Alright, now let's move on to grammar. O particle is the object marker. This letter is often pronounced as O in modern Japanese, although some people still pronounce it as wo. I eat in Japanese is 食べます. I eat sushi is お寿司を食べます. お寿司を食べます. So, O particle is put after the direct object of the action, and it indicates that the direct object was affected or acted upon by the action. Usually, the word that comes right after the verb in an English sentence is marked with the O particle. I drink water. 水を飲みます。水を飲みます。I study Japanese. 日本語を勉強します。日本語を勉強します。I took a picture. 写真を撮りました。写真を撮りました。I took a picture of my friend. 友達の写真を撮りました。友達の写真を撮りました。Do you drink alcohol? お酒を飲みますか？お酒を飲みますか？ To say yes, I do, you can say はい、飲みます。Or you can also say ええ、飲みます。To say no, I don't, you can say いいえ、飲みません。Or you can also say いえ、飲みません。So to do in Japanese is します。And this します is used in a lot of contexts. I will do homework. 宿題をします。宿題をします。I play tennis. In Japanese, we say I do tennis. テニスをします。テニスをします。I play video games. ゲームをします。ゲームをします。I asked a question. In Japanese, one way to say this is I did a question. 質問をしました。質問をしました。I will have tea with my friend. One way to say this in Japanese is I will do tea with my friend. 友達とお茶をします。友達とお茶をします。So in Japanese, there are so many nouns that can be used with をします。When you add をします, they practically function as a verb. So basically, をします can transform a lot of nouns into a verb, especially nouns that represent a certain action or activity. And also, most of the time, it's okay to omit the を particle. And these verbs are called する verbs, because する is the dictionary form of します. Therefore, する verbs. But anyway, I said a lot of things, but for now, just know that in Japanese, there is a wide range of nouns that can be used with をします. That's it. I did homework last night is 昨日の夜宿題をしました。昨日の夜宿題をしました。Using the question word 何, how would you ask? What did you do last night? So like I always say, to make a question in Japanese, all you have to do is replace the information you want to know with the correct question word. 昨日の夜何をしましたか？昨日の夜何をしましたか？ I will eat bread tomorrow morning is 明日の朝パンを食べます。明日の朝パンを食べます。What will you eat tomorrow morning is 明日の朝何を食べますか？明日の朝何を食べますか？ More particle is used to express also. I bought bread is パンを買いました。パンを買いました。I bought eggs too is do not say 卵をも買いました。Because お and も cannot be used together. So it should be 卵も買いました。卵も買いました。And when も is used with the question word 何, も means any. nani plus mo means anything and is always used in negative sentence. I didn't eat breakfast. 朝ごはんを食べませんでした。朝ごはんを食べませんでした。I didn't eat anything. Do not say 何をも食べませんでした。Because again, お and も cannot be used together. So it should be 何も食べませんでした。何も食べませんでした。I didn't do anything last Sunday. 先週の日曜日何もしませんでした。先週の日曜日何もしませんでした。So what in Japanese has two pronunciations, nan and nani. Now we're going to learn when to use which one. It is read as nan when it's followed by a letter in ta, da, or na row, or when it's used with the counter suffix. When it's followed by any letter from 立ちつてと、だじずでと、なにぬねの, it's pronounced as nan. For example, when you want to ask, what is that? The letter de follows. And de is one of the letters in the list. Therefore, it's pronounced as nan. それは何ですか? それは何ですか? Another example. What will you do? This time, o follows. And o is not one of the letters in the list. So it's pronounced as nani. 何をしますか? 何をしますか? It's also pronounced as nan when it's used with the counter suffix. In Japanese, when we count things, we use different counters depending on the thing we're counting. For example, books are counted with the counter satsu. Apples are counted with ko. And hours are counted with ji. And to ask how many, we say nan plus the corresponding counter. And when it's used with the counter, it's pronounced as nan. How many books? Nansatsu. How many apples? Nanko. What time? Nanji. So again, it is read as nan when it's followed by a letter in ta, da, or na row, or when it's used with the counter suffix. De particle. So in lesson 5, we learned that the de particle is the means or method marker. But de particle is also a location marker. I will eat sushi is お寿司を食べます. I will eat sushi in Japan is 日本でお寿司を食べます. 日本でお寿司を食べます. So when de is put after the location, it shows that the action took place in that location. I will meet Takashi-san at the station. To meet a person in Japanese is person に会います. 駅で高橋さんに会います. 駅で高橋さんに会います. I study Japanese with my friend at the library. 図書館で友達と日本語を勉強しました. 図書館で友達と日本語を勉強しました. E and ni particles are also put after the location, so sometimes people get confused about which one to use. But for example, ジムで走ります means I will run at the gym. But ジムへ走ります or ジムに走ります means I will run to the gym. So that indicates that the action takes place within the location, while e or ni particle is used with the motion verbs, and it indicates the direction of the motion. It's simple, right? Using the question word どこ, how to ask, where did you study Japanese? どこで日本語を勉強しましたか？どこで日本語を勉強しましたか？ Where did you go yesterday? Do not say 昨日どこで行きましたか？ It should be either 昨日どこへ行きましたか or 昨日どこに行きましたか？ Where do you usually work? いつもどこで働きますか？いつもどこで働きますか？ As the answer to this question, how would you say, I work at the office. I sometimes work from home too. オフィスで働きます。時々家でも働きます。オフィスで働きます。時々家でも働きます。So while O and mo particles cannot be used together, it's okay to use de and mo particles together. They don't have a beef. Verb plus ませんか means would you like to do the verb? This expression is used when the speaker wants to invite someone to do something. Now how to use it. Change ます to ませんか Would you like to eat lunch? お昼ご飯を食べませんか？お昼ご飯を食べませんか？ It's often used with the adverb 一緒に together. Would you like to eat lunch together with me? 一緒にお昼ご飯を食べませんか？一緒にお昼ご飯を食べませんか？ Would you like to see a movie together? 一緒に映画を見ませんか？一緒に映画を見ませんか？ Would you like to go to a restaurant together with me? 一緒にレストランに行きませんか？一緒にレストランに行きませんか？ When you want to turn down the invitation, you can say, for example, すみません、ちょっと。Or, ごめんなさい、ちょっと。Sorry, it's a little difficult. If you want to say sure to the invitation, you can say, for example, いいですね。Yeah, that sounds good. Or, はい、行きましょう。Yes, let's go. Now let's learn this expression, ましょう。So verb plus ましょう is how we say, let's do the verb. How to use it. Change ます to ましょう。Let's go home. うちに帰りましょう。うちに帰りましょう。Let's take a little break. ちょっと休みましょう。疲れましたね。ちょっと休みましょう。Let's take a picture of us. 一緒に写真を撮りましょう。一緒に写真を撮りましょう。Let's meet at the station at 2 p.m. 午後2時に駅で会いましょう。午後2時に駅で会いましょう。Let's learn adverbs that express frequency. いつも always. よく often. 時々 sometimes. And たまに occasionally, once in a while. あの店へいつも行きます。I always go to that shop. あの店へよく行きます。I often go to that shop. あのお店へ時々行きます。I sometimes go to that shop. あのお店へたまに行きます。I occasionally go to that shop. Please note that because they are adverbs, they are not used with the particle. And also, it's totally okay to swap positions like this, as long as the verb comes at the end. Alright, last thing we're going to learn today is the sentence ending particle, ka. So, since lesson 1, we have been using this sentence ending particle, ka, to make questions. But this ka is used not just to ask a question, but also to repeat what the other person said. When someone said something, you can repeat it with ka at the end to show that you received the information. For example, when you ask, 明日何をしますか? What are you gonna do tomorrow? And the other person goes, 名古屋へ行きます. I'm going to 名古屋. And here you can say, 名古屋ですか? いいですね. But when you repeat what the other person said with か at the end, make sure not to raise your pitch. 名古屋ですか? 名古屋ですか? いいですね.もうすぐお昼ご飯の時間ですね。そうですね。よかったら一緒にお昼ご飯を食べませんか？いいですよ。やった！じゃあどこで食べましょうか？イタリアンのレストランに行きませんか？いいですね。じゃあ12時に会社を出発しましょう。わかりました。お待たせいたしました。パスタ。お待たせいたしました。パスタのお客様。はい、私です。こちらがピザになります。ありがとうございます。ごゆっくり。ごゆっくりどうぞ。美味しい。私のパスタをちょっと食べませんか？とても美味しいですよ。はい、ぜひ。美味しいですね。〇〇さんはこのレストランによく来ますか？たまに来ます。いつもここでこのカルボナーラを食べます。たかしさんは？僕は実は初めてです。でもとても美味しいですね。はい。また今度一緒に行きましょう。はい。〇〇さん、先週末はどうでしたか？友達と映画を見ました。それから図書館で一緒に勉強しました。何の映画を見ましたか？もののけ姫を見ました。僕もその映画が大好きです。図書館の勉強は何を勉強したんですか？プログラミングと日本語を勉強しました。〇〇さんはよく日本語を勉強するんですか？はい、毎日勉強します。え、そうなんですか？もうこんなに日本語が上手なのに？いえいえ、まだまだですよ。でも、ありがとうございます。たかしさんの日本語も結構上手ですよ。え、でも僕、日本人ですよ。へへへ、へへへ、冗談です。ちょっと。Alright. Okay. Today's dialogue was a little weird. Anyway, that's all for this video. 今日もお疲れ様でした。